Hello and welcome to M-Tel. Today we are working on this lovely RS Turbo. Unfortunately this RS Turbo has got a bad case of rust. Now you might have seen in the other videos I've taken the other floor pans out. Today it is the front driver's side floor pan which has got to be done. Unfortunately someone has already been there and done some lovely patching in there, so we've got to cut all that rubbish out, peel all that pan out and lob it in the bin. And also it is covered in this lovely black oil undersill which is going to go everywhere. And then this is what we're putting in, this lovely front floor pan. Nice. Right, let's get to work. It's out! Woo! Right, cut the floor pan out now, trimmed it to suit. So I've trimmed down the side, trimmed the back off, and I've trimmed it in so it fits nice and snug into the floor pan. So now we're going to stick this in, clamp it up, square it up, and then we're going to plug weld it in. Right. Well, I've got the floor pan clamped up to the sills, so that holds it square to the sill. But we're not going to weld that bit yet. We're going to go for the plug welds on the chassis leg and square it to that first, because this is sitting like proper height. So we'll push that down, plug weld that in, and then once we've got a couple in there, then we're going to start plugging down the, tacking it in along the inner sill, and then start tacking it in all the way around, and then seam weld her in. Right, let's get welding. left now. Do the old inner sill, the old plug welding down at the bottom of the inner sill. Right, now we've got the last bit to do with this front floor pan, and we're also going to plug weld in the rear floor pan, welding it into the actual inner sill itself. So I've set the camera up on the ledge, and now I'm going to do all these plug welds down the inside of the sills. The holes, as you can see with this lip, if I show you, are up there basically. So they're all the holes that go along the inner sill. There's that side there, and there's this side here, which is the front floor pan basically. And then I've got to stitch this bit up here, and I've got to stitch this bit up here. So I've got to weld this line up here, a couple little winded welds. It's already plug welded on the other side. Tap that up there, and then last but not least, what I'll have to do, I'll probably do at a later date, there's this hole up here basically, which needs to be sorted. So I've got to cut a bit of plate, put it in there, angle it down, a couple of plug welds there, seam weld it down there, then plug it from the inside of the floor, from the inside. So I'm going to do that now and plug weld these in. Here we go. Have it. Right, all done. I'll move the camera so you can have a bit of a better look. Right, there we go. All done, all welded, all the plugs are in. As you can see, I've sunk them in quite nice, so they're not sitting too proud. So it makes it easy to actually tidy them up. Oh, if you get good heat setting, that's pretty much what you want. That's burnt right through to the other side as well. And then that way as well, because they're nice and low, so they're not proper hanging out, you could probably just leave them, but I'll tidy them up a little bit. The back's here. Now these were done with a slightly smaller hole, so the holes on these were about 6mm, I would say, and then the front ones were 8. And I prefer normally drilling 8mm holes when I plug, because then it makes it easier for me to anchor through to the other side. But yeah, so there we go. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have, subscribe and share it about. Alright, cheers, and speak to you soon.